Well, hello, folks. This Hangout on Air is live. Welcome to our Solutions Will Profit Earn Online with the odds in your favor. And that's really all this is about, folks. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there about how to earn from home online, and there's a lot of home businesses out there. But what we're talking to you about tonight is a real path that you can work for your success with. And it really allows you to meet the needs of the masses. It doesn't cost you a whole lot of money to get going. And it really shows you where the odds are best in your favor. So we are out of rural Troy, Montana. So forgive the internet if it cuts out, but we do have the best internet money can buy in Troy, Montana. And we're just going to pray this comes together right. We're going to do a little screen share here. Hopefully it'll all show up. And right now it's not gonna, but it will when I'm done. I'll be right here. Let's see. Okay, let's see how I can get that to pull up. Close that one down. Bring this one up. All right, here we go. We're going to get into the screen share now. I bet it'll show up. And there it is. So we're going to dive right into it right here. And welcome to solutionswillprofit.com. This is what our page looks like to enter the information that we have. I'm going to hit this little skip survey button. And we're going to get to the point of what this is all about. Welcome to our brand project, Healthy Wealth, earning from home with the odds in your favor. Now, we're not going to play that video in there. It's just an introduction video to the blog post here. But really, it's got all the crucial information. The home of Solutions Will Profit. The information you're about to see here is all based on facts, common sense, and logic. We do not believe in hype. You're here for one reason mostly, and that is to see how to successfully generate income from home. Now, before we get the cart too far ahead of the horse, let's get some major questions answered before entrepreneurship should even be considered. And I want you to ask yourself if anyone's ever asked you these questions before, because there's a major difference between being sold a kit and shown a path with live help. 23 years in the industry, it's very simple to paint a picture to keep you excited and sleepless. The problem is, over time, that wears out. Should you decide that entrepreneurship is not for you, that's okay. We have a service and products that can still add quality to your life and savings of money to your family budget. So like I said, this is not a waste of your time tonight. So we want to look at 7 questions here that are kind of crucial before we dive into everything. It's serious questions that you need to consider. Have you thought of a schedule weekly that you could stick to with no excuses every week for 1 year to create success, the success in your heart once you did find the perfect business opportunity and recognize it? Do you know 1 to 2 years of 1 hour properly practiced 5 days a week, many have created, or accomplished 6- and 7-figure incomes. Do you clearly understand that a business that will generate a full-time income on part-time efforts large enough to live on will have monthly operation expenses and often startup costs? Another question, are you aware that 92% of the startup companies claiming the ground floor to the big bucks go out of business in less than 6 months' time? When the rate of attrition, meaning 10 get started in your business in month 1, and by month 3 only 2 are left, is much higher with affiliate marketing than what is experienced in network marketing. You kind of need to be aware of these little things if these are the avenues that you want to work to earn a living. Of the proven lucrative trends in motion today, affiliate marketing, network marketing, and online shopping service, the online shopping trend has escalated, folks, to the point that it drove Warren Buffett to sell his retail shares in Walmart, because online shopping has really surpassed the retail industry. Doesn't it make sense on income generation that the method in demand by the masses the most will be the most lucrative? Folks, those 7 questions are the details often left out of the next gigantic opportunity to the ground floor with the big bucks. And it's extremely crucial that you're familiar with all the major details of income production from home before you make the choice to start the journey. By doing so, the odds of your success are far more to the better. Our purpose here is to educate you on where the best money is at for you to strive for. When the money's already being spent on a massive demand that will rise with or without us over the next 20 years, that is the pile of money that an entrepreneur needs to pursue. So let's talk about the different income generations. How about network marketing? This is a trend that has created massive success, yet the problem faced is all the hoops to jump through just to qualify for the money earned. I mean, binary pay plans that restrict your earnings, breakaway pay plans, stopping the earning process on a person brought into the company once they reach a certain level of success. These are not fair things that are suffered through that particular industry. Then you have the companies who make deals with high success earners to bring their teams from one company to another, creating fake success stories in a short period of time that a beginner could never accomplish. Out of thousands of companies in existence, there may be around 200 that do business on an ethical scale. There are pitfalls to be careful of in this just under $200 million a year trend in motion. Next, we can examine the trend of affiliate marketing. And that's what you see in the picture here. Now, the learning curve here is 90 days to 2 years. PPC stands for pay per click, meaning there must be an ad spend budget to gather people of interest for a single purchase. Sometimes the monthly membership for affiliate tools can pay out a monthly commission. The learning curve is so high that the attrition level here skyrockets the network marketing industry. Most of your 10K per month earners have an $8,000 ad spend budget to bring 10K in revenue for the practice. The process of building blog sites, sales pages, and list building, name gathering pages, it's a huge pain in the rear, often taking months or even years to nail down before you get to enjoy profits. So to compensate for high attrition level, often the entry-level positions with this model of income generation is advertised as free, free, and free. The high-ticket affiliate positions cause a person to really invest so much money that they will actually stick with the company through the learning curve to the point of bankrupt, whichever comes first, the learning curve or bankruptcy. The last learning curve with this major market trend is the constant flow of traffic to websites that actually converts into buyers. So next, we're going to dive into the most secure and in-demand trend that in 2016 surpassed the retail giant Walmart for products to consumers. And folks, that's the shop at home market. This is our most lucrative earning option. And here are some major reasons why. When you look at the facts, back in 1944, the rate of cancer was around 1 in 5,000 people diagnosed. Today, experts say that almost 1 out of 2 people will have some form of cancer diagnosed. The reason that we see these high rates are the toxic chemicals that you find in your home that your body is exposed to. There are 232 toxic chemicals that were found in the human blood from most homes. It's kind of scary to know that household cleaners, laundry soaps, and even preservatives in the food that we eat, supplements that we purchase from the grocery store daily. I can remember when I was in high school in the early 90s, saying how the teachers were telling us how dangerous the food was that we purchased and the things that we used in our everyday life. The common response was, that's a bunch of hogwash in your head. People have always purchased what is on the shelves and done just fine. But the reality is, folks, cancer rates, diabetes, and fatal diseases are on the rise, higher now than ever before in our industry. Our children today are seeing these things. Time has proved that this toxic shopping is not just in our heads, but a reality to life. The good news is all this back in 1985, the good news to all this, back in 1985, a successful entrepreneur saw a vision service with products made in the USA, chemical and toxic free. Now, since this company has paid out billions of dollars through referral marketing program with no hoops to jump through to get paid, that makes it kind of nice and provides an edge. A person has the ability to set up shopping accounts and get paid on every order purchased on a monthly basis. People from all walks of life have enjoyed a lifestyle of work from home, simply transferring the spending dollars that they're already spending at the store to the home shopping ability. As a preferred member, there are discounts and shopping bonuses that provide not only better value, but a non-toxic home. When the ability is here to get better quality and even save money without even having to drive to the store, this is a trend that has quickly become a major player of our age. People have earned over $500 in a single month simply helping 8 others set up a shopping account and remove the toxic products from the home. It kind of beats having to gather hundreds of consumers to create an income now, don't it? Just the simplicity alone has allowed many families over the years to create a full-time income on part-time efforts, simply saving money and referring solutions. The factories are owned free and clear to set up and produce up to $6 billion in orders. As last year, 1.7 billion was the demand. This is the perfect position to be on a ground floor of a major growth curve as millions of people around the world identify the toxic problems with store shopping are not just in the head, but they are real. Here, there is not a hope to become a billion-dollar giant. The company already is, and the demand will be on the rise to over 10 billion on an annual basis within the next 7 years, with or without you and I. So now you can see a major way to save money as a consumer or even earn as a home business owner. So at this point in time, you can click below to enjoy the journey. We'll see if the internet will let us do that. It looks like that's what's going to happen. And here we are. It's going to show you a short video here.
What if there were a manufacturer who operated with a mission to help others, whose priority was to provide better products that are safer for your home, safer for your family, and safer for the environment? A manufacturer that uses both the cutting edge of science and the best of Mother Nature, offering products at the same price or less than what we're shopping for now, and allowed us, the consumer, to hold them, the manufacturer, accountable. Accountable in product performance, product safety, product ingredients, product value, price point, and profit sharing. If there were a company like that, a true game changer would exist. People sometimes use the term changing the game to refer to a company that uses innovative thinking, conceives an entirely new strategy for doing business, and changes the conventional economics to give real value to customers. An example of this is Apple iTunes, who did more than just cut out music CDs by making songs online. They changed the economics of the music buying and listening experience. Each day, almost 50 million songs, movies, and apps are downloaded from iTunes. They changed the game. What about retail hardware? Home Depot. What about coffee? Starbucks, of course. What about video rentals? Netflix. What about consumer products? Well, the recession-resistant consumer product industry has operated the same way for over 100 years. These old manufacturers make their products with cheap ingredients to maximize their profits, truck them to a ware, then spend millions on advertising in order to sell their brand name products to their customers. The retail store. The retail store then marks up that product to sell to you, consumer. Incredibly, most often, over 60% of the price we pay for the product goes for advertising and retail middlemen. It's been the same old game for the last century, until now. In 1985, our company started with a vision of manufacturing for the consumer. And instead of conventional advertising, they use old-fashioned and trusted word-of-mouth referrals and take it to the next level by redistributing wealth in each community, allowing the average person to create revenue through social commerce by simply referring others. That vision is now a reality. We are the first consumer goods manufacturing company to successfully enter into the consumer products marketplace in the last 30 years and take significant market share from major brands without conventional advertising. Instead, we created a vehicle for the average person to create revenue through social commerce by simply referring others rather than funding the corporate machine. We literally are changing the game. We've built, not on hype, ridiculous claims, overpriced drinks and juices, but with basic economics, supply and demand. And there's an enormous demand for consumer products that are green, work great, and are affordable for every family. We've grown to over $1 billion in annual sales, and if you haven't heard of us yet, we think it's about time you did. Take a moment to fill out your contact info so you can see what we're all about and how it will benefit you and your family.
All right, folks, we're gonna stop sharing the screen, minimize that page, and here we are. So hopefully that recorded okay out of Montana. I know there was a couple skips in the video, but really, I mean, there's not more words I can add to that picture. I mean, the bottom line is there's a track record here. There's a place where you can work that's got a record of helping people create incomes that they could retire with. We're not talking about a group of people that helped create a $1 billion company and then walked away from the people that depended on that for a lifetime to later open another company and do the same thing to another group of people and then try to do it again. We're talking about a company that saw this trend from the long-term scenario way back in 1985, that understood how to do things properly, so the people like us that refer people like you to an awesome adventure like this can rest assured that when we put our sweat, blood, and tears into this company will put its sweat, blood, and tears into us. It paid out over $3 billion in commissions. And there are hundreds of families, thousands of families earning a full-time income on part-time efforts around the world with this opportunity. So I highly suggest, if you like the information that you've seen, that you go to our page that I showed you at the beginning of this, solutionswillprofit.com, and click in your information into that page, and then you'll see that video again, and there'll be a spot for you to enter your name, email address, and phone number, so we can connect with you and help you create the income with something that's solid, something that's already a $1 billion company on the rise to be over a $10 billion company in just the next 7 years. Now, that's a large chunk of income to get in front of, folks. And you deserve that kind of success. And it'll be an honor to be your coach, your sponsor, and help you create that success along the way. We don't believe in leaving you fly blind. We don't charge you upgrade fees as a coach. Don't make you kiss our butts to find out what the real earning secrets are. We have ways that we can show you how to utilize the power of the internet and just plug people in to a system that will remove the toxic chemicals from their home, allow them to save money, have it delivered right to their front door. Folks, that's just a good trend to be in on, if I don't say. And I think that you deserve that kind of success. So I really encourage you, get started today. Get in touch with us. We'll help you create the success that you deserve. You don't want to fly blind. Look at what I shared at the beginning of this presentation. There's a lot of big ifs in this industry. And what you want to do is have the odds in your favor. And tonight, you just saw how to do that. From the bottom of my heart, come join us. It really is time for you to earn.